So, you want to learn how to register for Nusuk Hajj in 2024? Well, good thing you're on this video. I'm about to show you how to do that. I'm going to keep this intro pretty short, but I just want to let you guys know I'm going to be doing a new thing. At the very end of this video, I'm going to reply to 5 comments live on this video. So if you want to skip to the last portion of this video, you'll see it at the bottom of the timeline where it says comments. You go ahead and skip to that to see if your comments have been answered, inshallah. So I recently made a video of how to register on Nusuk Hajj, and a lot of people asked me how to, go about the guidelines for the pictures, the passport pictures, profile pictures, things like that. I'm going to go over that. And also if there's any Hajj packages available, I'll also go over that. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the website is hajj.nusuk.sa, and the link will be in the description and in the comments. So once you're on that, go ahead and sign into your account that you have previously created. If you don't know how to create an account and register with your basic profile, click the video in the top right corner to view that video and learn how to do that. And then you can come back to this video, inshallah. So right off the bat, when you sign in, it's going to send you an OTP. We're going to open up our Gmail. Okay, we just got it. 628909. 628909. Okay. All right, so we are in. All right. Now you can see from the previous video that I made that, I still have to upload this document. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to use some dummy pictures and just show you the dimensions, how to go about doing the dimensions, and kind of go from there. So you can see the format for the passport picture has to be PNG or JPEG, and it has to be a maximum of 400 by 800 pixels. So I'm going to open up Paint. One thing I want to mention for your passport picture or your profile picture, if you took the image from your iPhone and you transfer it, like you send it to your email to your PC, it might come out as a HEIC image, and if that's the case, let me show you what to do real quick. So you just want to open a tab, type in HEIC to JPEG converter, and you'll see an app on the Microsoft Store right here, and it's called HEIC converter. We're gonna go ahead and get that. Basically what this will do is just convert that file from HEIC to JPEG. You can try to just rewrite the file name to JPEG, but a lot of times that doesn't work. So you could also just use those HEIC to JPEG converters online, like any link, but some of those are a little bit sketchy. So I prefer, this is personal data. I wouldn't upload my passport picture onto there, to be honest. So we'll go to downloads and we'll pick up my passport picture and convert. We'll hit, I want this to be in my downloads. Okay. And output format will be JPEG. Let's hit convert. And we want to keep the quality the same. We don't want it to reduce the quality, right? Okay. So this is done. Now, I got my file. I'm going to go ahead and open with Paint. Okay, you can see it's huge. So right off the bat, let's resize it. We want to drop this down to 400 by 800 pixels. So what you want to do is there's an option right here. It says resize and skew, or you can hit Control W. So go ahead and click that. So you can see there's percentage and pixels. Right now we have the pixels 400 by 800, so we can just go ahead and do that. But you can also do percentage, but that's a little bit more of a, guess and check type of thing. 400 by 800. And it should automatically change my vertical. Yeah, so 533. Go ahead and hit OK. And yeah, go ahead and save this. I'll tell you the file size now. It's dropped to 95 KB. It was at 6400 KB and it dropped to 95. So this will be perfect. I can go ahead and upload this right now because you can see the maximum file size is 1 MB. And if you had a PNG file instead of a JPEG, the file size will be bigger because higher quality. So if that's the case, you can also what you can do with Paint is, let's open up our profile picture here. We'll go to Paint. Okay, this is my profile picture, and same thing. We have to see that's 200 by 200, maximum file size 18 KB. Mine is 46 KB because it's pretty small, so not too bad. Let's drop this to 200 by 200. Okay, I'm gonna hit save as because I want to keep my original. I don't want to lose that. This is a JPEG, so we're save as a JPEG, and I will call it Harris profile picture small. Okay, so go to your pictures folder or wherever you saved it. Mine came out to be 13 KB, and that's perfect. So if it's a PNG, you might want to convert it to a JPEG. So when you hit File Save As, just instead of PNG, do JPEG, and that's basically what I did, and JPEG files are a little bit smaller, and that will help you out with that 18 KB. Now let's upload. Let's leave this open in the background. I'm going to go ahead and attach my passport right here. All right. I love the logo of Nusuk Hajj. It says must be more than 100 KB. Okay, so if you run into this issue like I did, mine is too small. It's only 95. Looks like it has to be minimum 100 KB. So I'm going to go ahead and convert this to a PNG. And we'll save it as a PNG. And let's see if this makes a difference. 491 KB. Okay, so this looks better. 491 KB, you can see right here. Let's go ahead and try to upload that and see if it works. Unable to read passport data. Please enter passport data manual on next page. Okay, so we got it, but it's unable to read it automatically. So we're going to manually enter the passport info. Now, personal photo. Since we got that done, I'm going to go ahead and just choose profile. And this was 6 KB. Profile picture small. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got that. So let's go ahead and hit next. Okay, so my picture is there. I'm going to enter. Now you got to start entering all your information. You can see we got attached documents here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my info. It's going to be blurred out, just FYI. Enter your first name. If you have a second father name, other father name, grandfather name, you can enter that in. On my passport, I do have my father's name. So I'll enter that, and then last name has been entered. You can enter the Arabic version of it if you have an Arabic keyboard, but that's not mandatory. Only the English one is mandatory. Nationality, so wherever you're a citizen of. If you're a dual citizen, choose the better one. Just kidding. Just choose the one that you're living in. So USA, I'm going to enter my date of birth. I'm not letting you guys see my date of birth, but I will give a hint and tell you that I was born in October. And my birthplace, try to guess. My gender is obviously male. I have a normal passport. I'm going to go ahead and enter my passport number. Okay. Issue place is United States. Date of issuance is, and then finally expiration date. So we'll hit submit, confirm. So you see these two checkboxes. I consent to the use of the provide data exclusively for facilitating Hajj journey, including visa issuance. And then I confirm the accuracy of every detail in line with the official documents upload. Any discrepancies could have an impact on my visa and flight arrangements. So make sure everything is correct and then hit confirm. And then hit submit and then confirm submission. Proof of residence. So now we need to upload proof of residence. So proof of residence is PNG or JPEG, 400 by 800 pixels, 1 MB. What you can use is you can use an employment contract, driver's license, lease agreement, property ownership document, work visa, or a contract bank statement. I have my driver's license, which I can use. So we will go ahead and utilize that. Okay, so same thing with my driver's license. I need to redo it to 400 by 800. Now we become an expert on this. And save. All right, so 108 KB. Let's go ahead and upload this. And done deal. So hit next. Okay, so we got everything here. You want to hit these two checkboxes again. It's the same thing. Hit next and then confirm. Okay, so application form. Now this is where you enter the good stuff. So you got your email. You need to enter your phone number. So let's go ahead and enter the phone number. Make sure you enter your country code, social status. If you're married, single, choose that. You don't need to enter your emergency info. Enter your address. So street address will be the house number. Then home address is your street name. House number, enter your house number. Nearest embassy to you. Looks like for me it is London. Apparently, I don't know why, but I think we might be able to change that later on. So enter your occupation, current employer, previous employer. This feels like a job application. The sector, if it's private or government, and then your expected arrival. So you, for right now, just put in the latest date that you can see. So I see June 12th as the latest. I'm going to choose that. Total number of days expected. We can just say, let's go with 10. Expected travel method. By air, land, or sea. So, obviously for us international Western pilgrims, it's going to be by air. And then flight number, you don't need to enter that. So just go ahead and hit. Oh, actually, you do need to enter that. So the flight from New York to Riyadh via Saudi Airways is SVA 2022. So I'm just going to put that in. I have a residence ID for Saudi Arabia. No. Have previously received a visa to enter the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Yes. if you've gotten like a tourist visa or anything, or Hajj visa in the past. So I'll go ahead and enter Hajj visa and tourist visa. Okay. Previous visa rejection, yes or no, and if it's yes, please put a reason for that. I'm gonna hit no. Does your passport contain a restriction valid for only one trip? No, most passports won't have that. Do you have any relatives residing in KSA? If you do, hit yes and put down their info. I don't, so I'm gonna say no. Do you hold any other nationalities? No. If you do, then please enter. Have you ever traveled to other countries in the past 6 months? If you have, you got to put everything in. If you haven't, just select no, and you don't need to enter anything. But if you did, you need to pull up your old itineraries and enter all that info. I'll hit next. So this is the background details part. Have you ever been deported from any country, including Saudi Arabia, for any reason? Including violating residency system? No. Have you ever worked in the media political field? No. Have you ever served in the armed forces? No. Have you ever been sentenced to prison? No. Have you ever been convicted of terrorism-related cases? No. Have you ever been arrested in smuggling or money laundering? No. Have you ever belonged part of an organization that's dangerous? No. Have required vaccinations been taken? Yes. So I'll just put in COVID for right now. Do you have any physical disability? No. So we'll hit next. And making good progress. If you need any accessibility, wheelchair, anything like that, go ahead and choose that. I do not. If you have a health condition, also include that: diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, asthma, or other. And if it's other, explain that. I don't. So food allergy, if you have any allergies, go ahead and explain. I do not. So next. Summary of what we entered. Just make sure everything looks good and then hit all of these boxes. And you can add a family member. You can do it at a later stage. I would prefer just fill out your application first, and once everything is done, put in your family info after. And it's going to be the same steps that you've done for yourself, essentially. So let's go ahead and hit submit. Okay, so application submitted successfully. Your application has been submitted successfully and is currently under review. You'll receive a notification regarding your application status once the verification process is concluded. So let's go ahead and explore the website. And yeah, now all we have to do is wait. We can see service providers and packages are available. So you see Al Bayt Gas, Al Rafad, Ithra Al Khahir, Rawaf Mina, Al Raji, that's the one I went with, Abdul Latif, Jamil, MCDC, Dur Hospitality, Mawasim, and Al Burj. Let's see if we can look at packages. Okay, so there is some content about packages. You got standard, luxury, premium. You can see the different zones here. I think I might just make a new separate video going through all of this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a new video going through all of this because this is a lot of information. So I really hope that this video was helpful. And if it was, please make sure to hit the like button and comment anything you have below. I'm going to go through some comments now. I'm just going to share my screen and kind of go through the comments. And inshallah, I will see you guys in the next video. So I really hope that this video was helpful. If it was, please make sure to hit the like button, show your support. If you have any questions, as always, comment them in the comment section below. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe. Now I'm going to shift to just going through the 5 random comments that I have not gotten a chance to reply to on various videos. So what you'll see is my screen and me kind of just answering your questions live on this video, inshallah. And I'm going to continue doing this for as many videos as I can, inshallah. Thank you. So the very first comment I landed on is by Dels Montgomery. Hey Haris, hey, how's it going? I know you said you want to brush up on your Urdu by speaking it here and there in your video, but just wanted to let you know that you also have a non-Urdu speaking audience. I have shared this video with new reverts and folks who don't speak Urdu, such as my family and friends, so just want to give that heads up. I love your content, and may Allah bless you for spreading helpful info for everyone. Jazakallahu khair. May Allah also bless you, and alhamdulillah that you shared this video, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always grant you sadaqah jariyah for that, alhamdulillah. I really appreciate the feedback. I will primarily focus on keeping my videos in English, but sometimes here and there I might slip some Urdu sentences, phrase, things like that. Anytime I do, what I did on my very last video was actually built-in subtitles to the video, not using YouTube, but actually built them in so that there's actual translation right there. So that way, it's helpful. What's being spoken about, and you might learn, a few phrases here and there too, which I think is a pretty cool idea. So alhamdulillah, I hope that helps, and I really appreciate your comment. Now the number 2 I see is resurrection. Salam, brother. Welcome, salam. Could you please release a video ASAP on step-by-step registration on Nusuk? The videos last year were so helpful. Well, brother, you're in luck. I am releasing this video as we speak. Inshallah, it'll be up the very next day. Inshallah. Follow the light of the Quran 6813. Salam, brother. Wa alaikum salam. Thank you so much for all the information. Shukran. Most welcome, my brother. Jazakallah khair. I opened Nusuk app 2 months ago, registered and applied, and alhamdulillah approved. Now I can't open Nusuk app anymore. Each time it says incorrect data, I send them emails. They said resolved, but it's not. Any advice, please? Are you speaking in reference to the Nusuk app, or are you speaking in reference to Nusuk Hajj for Hajj? Because if you're talking about the Nusuk app, best thing to do is just completely delete the app with the data off your phone. I don't know if you have iPhone or if you have Android, but you can just delete the phone and try to delete all the data, and then simply reinstall and try to log back in, and it should fix the issue. If not, you might just need to register a brand new account on Nusuk. I know that you're going to have to wait for them to approve it and all, but it just means that your account might be corrupted, and that's going to be the best way, because if you try to reach out to Nusuk support, they're going to probably just give you a runaround. They're not too great, unfortunately, but I know, I mean, they got a lot of volume of questions and things like that, so you can't also blame them. But I really hope that helps, brother. Please do let me know in this video if this was helpful, inshallah. All right, number 4, Drone Guru. Jazakallah khair for your videos. I find them helpful for me. Most welcome, my brother. Jazakallah khair. I'm planning for Hajj this year, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you the opportunity of performing Hajj this year, inshallah. But want to be budget conscious as I'm bearing the cost of more than myself. Do you have any advice if you're going to a Pakistani private Hajj operator on a Pakistani passport? It will be more value over its cost than picking a comparable package in Nusuk using US passport. Brother, great question. So there's that website I was telling you guys about in my latest video, shorthajj.com. It is pretty pricey, I will say. Your best bet, I mean, if you have the Pakistani passport and everything, just simply reach out to a private Hajj operator in Pakistan. It's going to be a lot cheaper. You can get the 5-star Hajj packages for maybe half the cost, including everything, all inclusive, and it's going to be much better camps. You're going to get the the class A, category A class camps and things like that for literally half the price. Over here, it's insanely expensive, and if you have that blessing and opportunity of having that passport, it's going to come to use in this particular scenario. It won't come to use in many other things, unfortunately, but it will come to use in this. Alhamdulillah. So I definitely would recommend, not only if you have a Pakistani passport, but even if you have a NI copy, you can also go to Pakistan and just, reach out to some of the local Hajj tour operators in Pakistan. There's quite a few of them in Karachi. You can just simply Google them. I don't know about the other cities. I only know about Karachi, but I know there's quite a few of them. So just reach out to them. And most of the companies you can reach out to via WhatsApp. So you don't have to fly there and, take a risk. You can kind of get everything set up beforehand from the US. Just reach out to them and speak with them and see what kind of packages they have. And everything's going to be in PKR. So once you convert it, you'll see the price difference in itself. The only cost that will be extra will be the flight, the round trip flight from US to Pakistan, or wherever you are located, to Pakistan. And we all know that cost isn't too much, $900, $1,000, $1,100, something like that. So it shouldn't be too much. All right. Very last question. Faizan Vlogs 361. My question is it mandatory to apply for a hotel to Nusuk, or can I manage my own accommodation? Since I have friends already residing in Makkah and Madina who can take care of my accommodation, please let me know if it's possible. So just for Hajj in itself, basically the biggest requirement is for you to get the tents in Mina. So right now, there are companies that are bypassing Nusuk, but my best advice for you is to use Nusuk. If for example, if you're coming from America, I would definitely go with using Nusuk to at least pick up a camp only package if they release that this year, inshallah. At least pick that up. Now the hotel part you don't need to. You can actually just go through booking.com, or if you have a contact directly at any of the hotels in Makkah or Medina, you can simply reach out to them and you book the hotel. You don't need to get that through Nusuk. Hotels you never need to, but just the Mina and Arafah and Muzdalifah camps you do need to get through Nusuk for at least the time being, unless there's some sort of other marketplace that might come up in the future, or you're going through a certified tour operator, and in that case they kind of sell their own package to you. I really hope that helps. And I'm really sorry I've been kind of behind on getting to the comments, but I'm going to start doing this in every video, and hopefully you guys will find it helpful, inshallah. See you guys in the next video. Jazakallah khair.